Hello YouTube, this is Neon. Today I'm going to be doing another episode of From Coping to Thriving with Life, in which I talk about my personal life and how I'm doing just that. Just enough to get by. That is what I have. Just enough to get by. Now I want to talk about what that means to me. It is a blessing and a curse. Sometimes I lament that I have to struggle just to have enough food every month. I don't have money to go to the theater, to a second-run theater, to eat even at McDonald's. I haven't eaten out in over a year. The exception? A friend took me out for my birthday. That was almost a year ago. My birthday's coming up. To go on a date, forget it. To ride the bus, to like I'm saving up for a pair of shoes. These things I lament, and sometimes bitterly, though it's getting progressively less bitter. Other times I think to myself, while I may struggle to have enough food, I have enough food every month. I work out. I got a decent six-pack. It's a struggle to get enough food, but I do get enough food. I get a variety of food. I feel so grateful. I feel so grateful for having a roof over my head. The things that I'm afraid I'll get made fun of for being grateful, like having indoor plumbing, like being able to go poop and flush it down. Having electricity, having potable drinking water, these things I'm grateful for, even though we're inclined to take them for granted because most people in the US have these. I just have watched so many YouTube documentaries on life in third world countries and second world countries, and most of the world can't take these basic things for granted. So it has encouraged me to take these basic things not for granted and to appreciate them. So I'm grateful for all of these things that I normally would just assume is granted. I'm grateful, like I said, to have enough food, to have a variety of food, to at least have the means of getting enough food. I'm grateful to have a roof over my head. I'm grateful to have... Spectrum has some crazy deal where they charge me $19.99 a month for internet. So that's the only reason I can afford internet. There's no streaming, there's no, which I mean to say, it does not include cable, it does not include telephone, it's just internet. While it went up from $19.99 to $20.30, which is a little frustrating, because every penny counts, it's still affordable. They initially said the price would never go up, so we'll see. It just went up by 31 cents. But nevertheless, it's very cheap and it's affordable. My laptop, which works, is 7 years old. It's over 7 years old. It broke down, and I bought it from Best Buy. I called Best Buy and told them, and they were like, your laptop 3 years old. We're not going to do nothing to help you. You can call the manufacturer. So I called Dell. And Dell told me, well, it's just outside of our 3-year. However, your model has a defect, so we will repair it. They repaired it 3 times because it would break right after. So after the second time, a supervisor told me, look, we'll repair it one more time. If it doesn't work after this, then we'll give you a new laptop. And that was almost 4 years ago, right? And it hasn't broken since. I feel so grateful to have a laptop. I don't have money to buy a new laptop. I feel so grateful that this laptop still works. I study Spanish, and I've been studying Spanish for 10 years, and I'm approaching fluency. I'm approaching a level of being able to get paid for it. I'm not there yet, but I'm so grateful for the resources I have on my Obama phone, which I'm recording this video right now. I'm grateful for that. Because I do have internet, I can use the Wi-Fi on this phone. I have online dictionaries, which I use every day when I'm watching novellas, when I'm watching forensic files in Spanish, when I'm watching whatever, so that I'm constantly building up my vocabulary, constantly studying. And I'm so grateful that I have these resources. I'm so grateful. So I feel torn. Just having enough to get by, on the one hand, like I said, it is frustrating, it's humbling, but on the other hand, it's a blessing, and I'm so grateful. As you can see, and sometimes I feel true gratitude. And a lot of times when I do feel depressed because of the negative side of just having enough to get by, I think to myself, it's not going to be like this forever. It's not going to be like this forever. The loneliness, just having enough money to get by. The privations, not being able to buy socks when I need, right now I need more socks. I ain't got money for more socks, so I deal with it. I need more underwear. So there's basic things that I can live without, but it would be nice to have those. So I know that I will have money eventually. My dreams are to be rich and famous, and I'm still working out which avenue I'm going to pursue. But in the meantime, I'm pursuing getting off of SSI. Being fluent in Spanish, being able to pass exams for interpreting or for translating, and knowing that I'm getting to that level of Spanish is very hopeful. It means I will have work. Believe it or not, I have found that there's many avenues for getting work if a person's skills are high enough where they can be tested by companies and then trained and put into positions. They don't necessarily have to have a Spanish bachelor's degree or a degree or a master's degree. So a person, if they study and work hard, they can achieve. That's an area that I've pursued, and I know that I will be able to get off of SSI eventually. I will reach fluency eventually. And I'm just so grateful for the resources that I have to study on my own at home. It's a blessing. I know some people, they don't like that word. I'm very grateful, though, to the God of my understanding for these blessings. I had read in a Success Principle book, that a person can't be wealthy until they're grateful for what they have. And another book said that we need to develop a mental attitude of happy discontentment, being happily discontent, where we're grateful for what we have, and yet we know that we need more, and we have a right to have more, and we desire more, and we know that we can achieve more. And that's with happiness, health, putting ourselves in the best position for longevity, psychological wellness, but material wellness, spiritual wellness, a wealth of morality and of charity. So I know that I can have more of all of these things. When I first heard these, I was like, okay, I'm grateful for what I have now. Can money start falling down from heaven now? It didn't. And then I was pretending to be happily discontent, and I was like, can money fall down from heaven now? I'm happily discontent. But it didn't. You know, these things are like, you can't fake them. You know, you either are happily discontent or you're not. You either are grateful for what you have, even if it's not enough, even if you know you deserve more, even though I know I deserve more, faking that I'm happy with what I have is not enough. And I learned that quickly. Now that I've come to a point in my life of being happily discontent, I'm grateful for being there. And yet it is a bit confusing because I do feel the gratitude. I feel the gratitude of having the things that I have. And right now I feel a little bit of tingles because it's a genuine gratitude. And I'm happy that the frustration of not having all the things that I do need, material and immaterial, that depression, it doesn't overwhelm me anymore. I'm grateful for that. But I was shocked that at finally reaching a level of happy discontentment, that this one particular, I think Ben Sweetland, particular success author talks about, that it is a strange place to be. It's a wonderful place to be. It's a hopeful place to be. But it is unusual to have these sort of conflicting emotions about the same thing. It's nothing's right, I'm torn, I'm all out of faith. Well, that song doesn't fit because I'm not out of faith. I'm feel wonderful, but I am torn. Natalie Imbruglia. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, share. Make a comment, recommend my videos. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, commercials. Make a comment, watch a commercial, recommend my videos to a friend. Do one or more of those things. Thank you and best wishes.